everybody! Today I'm going to be doing another Q&A. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first question comes from GraceFace2006 and she asked, who's your favorite YouTuber? What is your opinion on Be Forever Truly Me? And what inspired you to make a channel on YouTube? So to address the first question, my favorite YouTuber, I have so many to pick from. I would pick either Basil Mentos or Darling Dollies. I love their videos. Now for the second question, I have what is your opinion on Be Forever / Truly Me? I think it's really cute. It has some pretty cute stuff and the dolls are pretty cute. I just wish it could be more diverse, you know, just something different than before. I feel like sometimes American Girl just like repeats some of the old stuff and just changes it up a little bit. That's just my opinion on it though. And for the third question, what inspired you to make a channel on YouTube? Well, my friend actually brought me into the whole idea of American Girl dolls, and then I just Googled how to make some stuff from my dolls because I didn't want to spend so much money on American Girl stuff. And then I fell into the YouTube community. And then that's basically how it all started. Second question comes from Ronnie G, and she asked, who is your favorite doll in your collection? Who is your favorite girl of the year? And how many years have you been collecting dolls and how many do you have? So for the first question, I honestly don't have a favorite. I love all of them in different ways. I absolutely love Lily's hair because I could do so much with her hair, and that's my American Girl 33 if you don't know. And I absolutely love Daisy because she was my first doll, and I love all my dolls, you know, in their own unique ways. And then who is your favorite girl of the year? I'd probably have to say McKenna because she is my only girl of the year that I have, and I really like her story, and I think her face and her hair is so cute. And then how many years have you been collecting dolls? I have been collecting ever since 2011, so that would be about 4 years now, and as of right now I have 5 dolls. So the next question comes from Singing Dancing AG Dolls, and she asked, do you plan on making another boy doll / custom doll? No, unfortunately. She also asked, who was your AG inspiration? What app do you use to edit your videos? And when did you find out about AG and how? And I've answered those questions before in my last Q&A that I had a long time ago, but the answers are still the same. So I'll be sure to link my previous Q&A in the description box below. Okay, so the next question comes from the Miss Diva Doll 1, and she asked a lot of questions, so hopefully I can answer all of them. She asked, what is your favorite video that you have ever made on your channel? If your house was on fire and you only got to save one doll, who would you take? What was the first doll you got? How did you get into American Girl? What inspired you to do the magical lamp? What is your favorite type of video on AgTube and why? What is your favorite set from the American Girl Truly Me collection? And which historical doll is your favorite? And last but not least, are you going to get the new historical doll when she comes out? So for the first question, to be honest, my favorite video that I have ever made was the video that I just uploaded like a week ago, and that was the video that I titled Redefining Beauty, and I talked about how so many girls these days feel so insecure about themselves, but they really shouldn't, and I feel so proud of that video. It's one of my favorites because it addresses one of the most important issues, and hopefully it can open up your guys' eyes too, so that was honestly one of my favorite videos. And then if my house was on fire, which doll would I save and who would I take? I honestly wouldn't know who to take because that'd just be way too hard. I probably would take Daisy, which is my American Girl number 54, just because she was my first ever doll, and she's also my Just Like Me doll. And then what was the first doll you got? It was Daisy, my American Girl number 54. And how did you get into American Girl? And I answered that in my previous Q&A, so I have that link down below in the description box so you could check it out. And then what inspired you to do the magical lamp? Okay, so what inspired me to do that series was I found this really cool lamp when I went to Disney World. It was so cute, but at the time when I was there I didn't really think of it, and then I got home and then I also got Olaf at Disney World too, so I was like, wow, this would be such a creative idea if I made Olaf, because he's already magical, come out of the lamp, and then the magical lamp. There we go. Next question is, what is your favorite type of video on AgTube and why? I personally love stop motion the best because those those are the videos that people put in the most effort on, and I definitely applaud for all the people who take so much time out of their day to film stop motion, because it seriously takes a long time, and I pay total respect to whoever makes a stop motion. What is your favorite set from American Girl Truly Me? I honestly don't have a favorite set from that collection. I don't know, I don't have any like favorites. Like them all equally. I think they're all okay, but they could be better. Which historical doll is your favorite? I honestly love Samantha. She's one of my favorite historical dolls, and I think she is so cute, and I'm happy that they brought her back. Are you going to get the new historical doll when she comes out? No, unfortunately I'm not. I don't think I can get another doll. My mom said I've hit my limit, so yeah. The next question comes from CMLAG Forever 46, and she asked, if you could create any girl of the year, what would you name her? What is her personality and what does she look like? And if you could unretire any AG doll, which would sell at its original price, what doll would it be? Okay, so if I could create any girl of the year, I would want her to be exotic and have super curly hair that is about mid-length, and I want her to have bright green eyes, dark hair, because I think that looks so cute. And then I would want her to have dark medium skin. I think that'd be so pretty. I would want her to be very adventurous. She would love exotic dancing. She would love to hike and go around all over the world and just travel. That would be super cool. I wouldn't know what to name her though, to be honest, because I'm horrible with names. And if I could unretire any AG doll, oof, that'd be really hard. But I honestly totally regret not getting Kanani, so if I could unretire her, I would totally unretire her and get her. The next question comes from Purple Sisters AG, and she asked, which doll is most like your own personality? And if your dolls came to life, what would you do? So for the first question, I would probably say Daisy. She loves pink. She's so fashionable. I'm not really that fashionable, but I like to be. And then I also really like to sew, and she loves that too. Yeah, that's probably it though. I try to make my dolls have like their own personalities, so not a lot of it reflects from myself, but I think Daisy is most like me. And then for the next question, I don't know, I actually think that'd be really cool, but at the same time really freaky. Like, how would they come alive in the first place? Like, I don't know. I might be excited at first, but then later realize I am totally screwed and then they might kill me or something. Hopefully that won't happen. Next question comes from Pizza Pie Productions, and she asked, would you rather lose all your dolls or all of your subscribers? And do you find dolls, toys a creative outlet? For the first question, I would honestly say I would have to lose all of my subscribers. I am so sorry. I mean, without my dolls, I wouldn't have any anyways. So, and I'm sure I can be able to rebuild up some of my subscribers, but I mean, my dolls are like everything to me right now, so no, I would not want to risk losing them. And do I find doll toys as a creative outlet? Yes, I really do. I find making videos with them is like a way to express myself, and I find that it's very stress relieving for me. It's just really nice to be able to relax and film with them, and I'm able to express to all of you guys about my creativity. The next question comes from Blue Crystal AG, and she asked, what's one piece of advice you have for new AgTubers? Top 5 favorite YouTubers. Do you think you will ever do a series? What's your favorite snack? And favorite girl of the year? So I already answered the favorite girl of the year in my previous question, but for the other questions, what's one piece of advice I would give to a new AgTuber? I would honestly say just be yourself and just be very patient. It's like, don't go comment on another person's channel and be like, oh, subscribe to me. The subscribers will come to you based on your content that you provide, because it took me a long time to finally build up 2,000 subscribers. So just be patient and also be yourself. And top 5 favorite YouTubers, I love my Froggy stuff just because I could learn so many crafts from her. I love Darling Dollies, she is so sweet, and also her videos are absolutely amazing. I love Basil Mentos, her stop motions are out of this world. I love Aspen Ovard, you know, the beauty guru. I really like her personality and I love her videos. I also like Miss Remy Ashton. She is so so funny. Oh my gosh. I love her videos. And the next question was, do you think you will ever do a series? And I recently ended the magical lamp series that I did. So if you want to check that out, you can. But if I'm planning to do another series, if that's what you're asking, I probably will, but it just depends if I get any good ideas or not. And then what's my favorite snack? I love just plain chips and salsa. That is hecka good. Okay, next question comes from Kat and her AG dolls. And she asked, what is your favorite Etsy shop? American Girl or Etsy? What is your favorite Starbucks drink? What Etsy shops do you recommend? What is your favorite social media? And PS, can we be YouTube friends? And to answer that question, of course. And to answer your other questions, what is my favorite Etsy shop? Shoot, I forgot the name, but I'll be sure to link it in the description box below. American Girl or Etsy? Etsy, hands down. And then what is my favorite Starbucks drink? Okay, I have like so many favorite Starbucks drink. If you know me in real life, you would know I go to Starbucks like every single week. It's so bad. But I don't get the coffee, which is weird. My top favorite drink is probably a venti iced green tea with 7 pumps of classic, and classic is just like a sweetener. Or I would get the s'mores frappuccino, or I would get the caramel frappuccino. I'll just list only my top 3 just because I have so many. The next one that she asked was, what Etsy shops do you recommend? And I'll just link those down below too. They're just basically the same shops that I got from the ones that were featured in my Etsy haul. I basically recommend all of those shops. They produce really good quality stuff. And then what is your favorite social media? I love Instagram and YouTube. Those are my top 2 for sure. That's basically all the questions that I am going to be answering today. And I'm sorry if I didn't have the time to answer your question personally. You could just comment some other questions down below to be featured in my next Q&A. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!